Okay. So I'm going for a little walk along the Figure River, and today I wanted to test out my cameras in manual setting. So I have manually locked the white balance on 1500 Kelvin, and I have also I'm using D-Log M on both cameras. Wow, the river is running pretty wild today. This is a very popular swimming spot during the summer. Obviously, it is when the river is not running as wild as it is today. It's been many years since I've been here swimming, maybe 20-30 years. But during summer you can swim down here, and you can also go up there and just glide with the water down like a water slide. But I'm betting if you jumped in there now, I think you would drown, most likely. Okay, so I'm gonna get some shots with my Pocket 3 camera as well. I think I want to try and go and see if it's possible to cross that bridge up there. Maybe get some shots from up there. This river has featured in many of my previous videos from out in the beaches, because it runs into the ocean out there by the coast. I think I mentioned before that it's a very popular river for salmon fishing. So the last video I shot, I had all my settings on auto. I was shooting in quite difficult lighting conditions because the sun was setting and the weather was quite shifting between dark clouds and sunlight, and the sun was very low on the horizon, making a lot of the footage very dark. And earlier today I was fiddling a bit with my camera, and I decided that I want to try out if I can learn how to master the manual settings, so that I can lock the white balance and try to get more stable footage. So this is an decommissioned railway, but I don't think it's been for like passenger transport, but this area over here is an old factory area. There's a lot of factories and companies. I don't know what company used this railroad, but as you can see ahead here, the bridge seems to be closed off, so I don't know if I can enter it. It's probably because it's dangerous. It's most likely falling apart, but we'll have a look at least and see what we can see. And I can shoot some video with my my Pocket 3 camera. I don't know how long this bridge has been closed, because I do think I have some memories of walking across here before, but it must have been many years ago, because the timber looks a bit rotted, and the metal is rusted. But it's kind of cool. I like old rustic industrial things like this. I'm not an expert in color correction and color adjustments, so that's the reason why I have, well, in most of my videos I have just kept everything on auto. I don't have much experience as a videographer, so and also I do all my editing on my iPad, and what I found was whenever I was editing a video, it was often late in the evening, and I had everything. It looked perfect, and I exported the video and I uploaded it to YouTube. And then when I rewatched it, I found that everything was too dark. And I've been scratching my head trying to figure out what's wrong. Why can't I get the colors and the settings correct? I think part of the answer was that my iPad had some settings that it changed the light mode from daylight settings to, I don't know what I call it, but it removes the blue light, and so whenever I looked at the video while I was editing it, it looked good, but I was actually looking at an image on the screen that didn't reflect what I had actually shot on my camera. If that makes any sense. I don't fully understand it, and I don't know if that's actually what happened. And also, I've never learned like the technical aspects of videoing, and I didn't fully understand. I still don't fully understand what white balance is, and what would be the best settings for each situation. Especially since a lot of my videos, I do them in the afternoon or in like the blue hours, golden hours, maybe just before or right after sunset, because that's when I have time to get out, and the camera is struggling. I don't have any clue about the settings, so everything comes out looking weird and off, and that's kind of annoying. Okay, so I'll try to shoot some more videos with my Pocket 3. Just check if I should remove the ND filter, if that makes any difference, and just look at the settings. So the EV, let me see if I put it down to ISO 50, no, ISO 100. Oh, there, no, why? Okay, 100. Okay, 200. Okay, maybe that's better. I'm shooting in 1/50 frames per second, and I have don't know the term. I'm shooting in oh shit, there's a dog. Hei. Ja. Ja. Tåler de at jeg klapper dem, eller vil de sitte på meg? Kan jeg klappe dem, eller vil de sitte på meg? Ja. Oi sann. De var jo søte, da. Ja. Oi, du var litt sint der. Det bruker å være sånn. Okay, back to the settings. Let me try this. It looks a bit too light. I think I should bring the ISO down. 100. Okay, like this. Let me test this out. I was telling the lady that, well, first I asked if the dogs were friendly, and she said something about, well, one of them was a bit, I think she said it was she had just adopted it and it was a bit wild, and I said maybe because I'm a cat person, I have a cat at home, so I said maybe they could smell the cat. I don't know. But they were cute and friendly, I think. Oh well. It happens sometimes when I'm out, maybe when I'm hiking in the mountains. Suddenly there's a dog running up to me, and it's far ahead of its owner. So it's just me and a dog. There's not a person or an owner to ask, is it a friendly dog? And I'm a bit I'm not very used to dogs because I don't have dogs, and I have had some bad experiences with dogs way back, like in my childhood. Not like I've been attacked, but I have some reasons to be a bit wary about some dogs. So I always I don't know how to act when there's a dog approaching me, especially if it's running very fast and it's barking. But those two tiny dogs, they were cute, and I was very calm, I think. So now this was quite a boring place. I think I have see if I can capture a few more shots of the river and the waterfall, and then I'll be just maybe heading back home. It's getting dark. It's let me see, the time is 7:15. Still maybe an hour until sunset. that is, the sun is hiding behind those clouds, and I don't know how the footage will look, because there is absolutely no sunshine. It is dull and gray, so we'll see. But I found out that whenever I look back at all my footage, anything I shoot on my Pocket 3 looks okay. No matter if I use auto settings or if I put it to manual, this camera always produce good video. But this Action 4 camera, I get very different results. Some of the footage is okay, especially if I'm shooting in bright daylight. But whenever it's like a gray afternoon, evening, like now, the footage looks very dull and dark and gray. And also, I haven't quite figured out which settings to use for stabilization. If the footage will look very jittery, and also when I'm carrying it like a POV camera around my neck, on my neck mount, the footage is very jumpy because I'm always turning around, looking at different things and moving, stopping and moving again and turning, and the video is very unstable. But I found the one setting that I have put in now is I don't know what it is called, maybe horizon lock, because last video I shot out at the beach, the horizon was it wasn't straight, it was tilted to the side. So I'm hoping that it would look better. Oh well, I think I'll go back to the car and try to see if I can drive somewhere, and maybe if I look at the sky and find somewhere I can shoot a few more videos while the sun is still up. I think sunset is around 8:30 or something today. So the daylight is fading.